Okay, cool. I hope I'm going to get everything in on this video. Where do we start? Okay, now we have the understanding of the flow. We can feel it, so we are conscious of it. Yesterday, I watched a video that showed an experiment, a scientific experiment, that they took students, 120 people, over a 4-day period, 4 days, they tested the chemicals and whatever in the brain, and these people did a 10-minute heart coherence exercise 3 times a day, and the results were drastic. This is what we are working with. Okay, so if you understand heaven, or let's say your promises, if you are still in church, it all runs on a frequency. Now, we were never taught these things. I was never taught these things. There's a frequency, and when you, the individual who is a frequency, you are a vibration of light and of sound. When your vibration matches the vibration of heaven, which is actually your true identity, it's not some place you're going to, it's your position. It says in the Bible, you are seated in heaven now. You're not going there. But heaven is a picture, an allegory for the consciousness of the divine, for perfection, okay? For all the promises fulfilled. It says you have been blessed with all spiritual blessings, which means everything that is heaven is yours. It's a mindset, and the mindset is a frequency. So, if you can match this, you will see the manifestation, whether it's through ideas or actual manifestations, makes no difference. Your brain will become open. So this is what I want to discuss. Often we go into our past to find our issues where this, and I've taught this. What caused this issue? What was the initial root cause of this thing? Now we already know in the first 7 years of your life, your brain is in theta brainwave, which means everything that you hear or see from the womb already goes into the subconscious mind as an absolute truth. That is your core beliefs. Your body runs on that without you even knowing it. Then you spend many years, once you become aware of this, to get out of these patterns so that people don't tell you you're just like your father or your mother. Not that there's something wrong with that, but you want to get rid of the patterns that are holding you back from achieving your inheritance, your fullness, okay, your God identity. So, let me show you something super amazing. All of this is science once again. It's not hocus pocus, magic, whatnot, but it's going to cause some magic in your life. From the day you were born, because your subconscious mind was influenced, your body generates a vibration in your mind. This sends out signals in the mind, and essentially this releases chemicals, hormones, everything that regulates your life, whether it's happiness, depression, whatever, is now being sent as a signal into your body as a chemical. Okay, you are actually fighting the chemical. Sounds weird, but once you start trying this, you are going to see the results. It is shocking. So instead of going into the past, trying to fix the past, you can be in the now, become conscious of the now, create heart-mind coherence, and that when your body enters into a state of rest and into a state of identity, your body starts sending new signals and releasing new chemicals, creating new pathways, all in the mind, which essentially will create new manifestations. You don't have to do anything. You have to come into the awareness of your identity. When you reach brain-heart coherence, you are going to release resistance in the form of emotions, pent-up emotions that weren't even yours. Before you were born, your mother's emotions was going into your subconscious mind, releasing chemicals before you came out of the womb. So your whole life has been pre-programmed, and it constantly releases these chemicals. You are fighting this. You are not fighting the emotion or the whatnot. It's actually your brain causing this because you are not running the right program. Now, in an actual period of 4 days, you can start rewiring the message, the signal, the vibration, the sound that is going out into your brain that is going to tell your body to release, I'm going to call it hormones. I know a lot about hormones, so it's going to release that into every area of your body, and it's going to create certain manifestations, certain neural pathways that are going to determine your future. Okay, so if you come into rest and you do this exercise 2-3 times a day, I'm going to tell you now, within 3 months, the reason I'm saying this is the guy that first did these exercises that I came into contact with, not Bruce Lipton, Joe Dispenza, Dr. Joe Dispenza. He did these exercises. He got the people together, they did the exercises, and nothing seemed to happen. They were doing the test, they could see something happening, but they weren't getting feedback. After 8 or 9 months, they started receiving emails that said, and he says in them, all of them started with, "You won't believe what happened." Okay. It took these people 8 months because the first problem we have is we don't believe it's going to work. I'm telling you, do it for a week, 3 times a day, and you will see the difference in your own body, in your own mind, in your own experience. We've been in a difficult situation in the last couple of months, where there's a lot of pressure and it was pulling me down, and I decided, no, I'm going to change my frequency, I'm going to raise my vibration, and within a week things started to change. It's weird, and I wasn't even doing it 3 times a day. I've now decided, make sure you put in the work 3 times a day, and the work is actually sitting and relaxing and becoming conscious and becoming aware of your energy field so that you can understand you carry the power. That electricity is who you are. You are that magnetic field. If you raise that vibration and you can feel in your body the magnetic field increasing, you are raising your frequency and you are becoming, you're coming into resonance with the frequency of heaven, which will manifest all the promises of heaven. My time is running out again. And the body is designed as a vehicle that listens to the vibration. When it receives the vibration or the frequency or the sounds of heaven, it is releasing chemicals. It is releasing neurons, protons, proteins. It's sending it into the body, and you are building what you are vibrating towards. You are creating it. And I'm telling you, within a 3-month period, you can totally transform your life just by taking 3 times a day, 10 minutes. I like to do more than 10 minutes, but that's up to you. You can, if you're not sure, do 10 minutes 3 times a day and see if there is a change in your life. Okay, I'm waiting for the next download and I'll tell you what I'm hearing next. Have an awesome day. Cheers.